Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Don't mind the crap on the floor. I am going to be showing you in today's brief video some crochet completions that I have completed. I want to say from the very end of March and during my spring break up into present day today. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 clothing pieces, tops, and then I have a couple hats to show you. So let's just get into it. This is my first crochet hexagon cardigan pullover. It's the same pattern pretty much as a hexagon cardigan, which is just a jacket or a sweater jacket, but instead you add panels to the front to connect it to make it like a pullover, almost like a sweatshirt. Here are the sleeves. I did this is one of my second tries at doing ribbing for cuffs. I did okay. I still need a little bit of practice doing the ribbing. It's not my favorite thing to do on tops. Is ribbing and trim. It's the last thing to do on a cardigan or a pullover, and I hate it the most. So this might fit better if I had a plus size mannequin, because my clothes are all like 1X, 2X sizes. So this mannequin is a itty bitty girl, but here's the back. So this looks extra, it looks extra baggy, but I mean, my clothes are big. I mean, I am like 1X, 2X. Here is the bottom. I decided to go with all one color. I still need to steam it and stretch it just a tad bit. But that's it. I really didn't do any trim around the edging here. I just kind of left it alone. The pattern is you leave it as a V-neck. So that's my first one. And this is a heather. The color is a heather beige, I think. And I got the yarn from Joann, my favorite store. And I'm going to put on, everything's going to be brief pauses while switching to the next. So hold on a second. Okay guys, here is the second one I made. I made this one over spring break. The yarn, the black and white yarn is from Mary Maxim. It's called Rag. It is an acrylic yarn. I did the trim in black since it's black and white striped yarn. And this is a hexagon cardigan. These are all going to be hexagon cardigans. This is the only pattern I seem to have memorized as far as wearables are concerned. Here's the back. I just got done steaming and stretching this one, so it's still kind of damp. It's still drying. And here's that one. I know it's kind of hard to see with a black mannequin. Here is my next one I just recently completed. I did this one with Premier Puzzle yarn. It's a little bit of a thicker acrylic yarn. I did use the 6.5 size crochet hook. And then I used, I can't think of, it's Joann's own brand of yarn. I use that to do the trim. That's as close as I could get as far as color wise, because there was so many purples in here. I didn't know what to go with, and this is the color Grandma picked out, this purple. I think it goes pretty well. Here's the back. I have been in my joy and my happiest making cardigans. I am cardigan crazy. I am currently working on a new one. I was going to wait to do this video until I finish my current one, but then what? I'd start another one and want to wait for that one because I have 2 new yarn colors picked out to make another 2 cardigans. So I didn't want to wait any longer. I just want to hang these up in the closet already because they're just hanging around on a chair. But here is the 3rd piece. Okay, guys, now I know some of you may have seen this on the Facebook group, or maybe I may have put a YouTube short up of this one, but I wanted to include this one because this was one of my completions. This is one of my favorites. This is Vivid Colors from Premier Yarns. I think it's Vivid Rolls, I think it's called, the yarn. The sleeves I made a little too long, but I did them kind of like the puff at the end, and these were my best cuffs done yet. I was really happy with these cuffs. They're nice and fitted. And I usually like my cardigans really, really long, so this is the longest one. I mean, it's not the longest one I've done. I did that beige one a couple months ago, which was floor length, but this is the next longest one I've done. And they have different colorways of the Vivid Color rolls. So I might go back and buy another colorway and do another neon jacket. Here's another one of my new favorites. I just finished this one last night. I just finished it last night. Yeah, all these cardigans took me, give or take, 3 to 4 days to complete. Probably would take me a lot shorter, but I'm crocheting between jobs and crocheting at night watching TV, and I get super busy doing things. So but yeah, this is Red Heart yarn, and I really forgot the colorway. I'm sorry. I think it's called Retro Stripes, I think. I had some extra rolls of yarn, skeins of yarn, so I'm probably going to make a matching beanie for it. Here is the color, and this was another it's like mid-length, long but not short, not short but not long. So yeah, and those are all the cardigans. Let me show you the hats. This is one of the hats I did. This is one of my first it's a loom knitted hat. I did this on a loom. So this was my first loom knitted hat. It wasn't too bad. It fits really, really well. I like it. I did it in a basic purple color. Now that I've gotten more experience with it, I kind of know what I'm doing now. It was all new to me. This is another loom knitted hat. I did this one with a striping yarn. I think this one is really girly and really, really pretty. I love how this one came out. It came out a little bit bigger. I added some more rows, and I love the way this one fits. I might add a pom-pom to this one. And the last hat, this one I made yesterday for the first time on my knitting machine. I got a central knitting machine from Temu. I had some Temu credits, so I decided to splurge and spend them on a central knitting machine. This does unfold, and it's very, very long, but the whole point of it being long is so you can fold it up. So it's like a double knitted. It's very, very thick. I love this. Looks like a genuine knitted hat. I was very surprised on how this knitting machine worked. I am also going to be learning how to do these ear warmers, these headbands. But yeah, I'm going to be making another red one. I had a little bit of a hiccup on the top, so I'm just going to keep this one for myself. But I'm going to make another red one because I am gifting a red hat to somebody, and I'm going to put a red pom-pom on top. So, yeah. That's it, you guys. We're all caught up. Everything else is blankets that I am working on. So, just to share with you guys, since I've been loving this knitting machine and the loom knitting hats, I was tinkering with the thought of possibly selling some handmade hats on Etsy. I don't know when. I don't know if this is a definite. I'm just tinkering with the thought. it's a strong possibility. I always wanted to have my own little crafty business. I couldn't figure out what I would want to sell, and the hats are easy enough, and I don't spend a lot of money on, too much money on the supplies, depending if I buy cheaper yarn or not. And I would just have to buy the cute pom-poms, which I would obviously put on top of my hats. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I would even charge for these. I'm trying to compare prices to other crochet artists that do sell hats and other crochet goods on Etsy and stuff like that. And what's the whole setup? What do I need to get started and everything? So just tinkering with the thought. I mean, what do you think, guys? Should I open up a little crochet, like, knit hat business? Should I sell little crochet knit hats? Done from my knitting machine and the loom knitter. I would love to hear your thoughts on everything. And so I hope you guys enjoyed seeing my completions. I haven't done a completion video. Usually I do a lot of diamond painting completions and some crochet completions. I haven't done either or, because I've just figured I'd crochet a bunch of things and complete a bunch of things, so I'd have more than one item to show you instead of doing like a 2-second video for one item. So I think this format was a little bit better today. I am working on a new chunky blanket. I am almost finished with it. I had to buy more yarn for it today, so I will be working on that tonight. Hopefully I'll be able to show you a video on it very soon. And yeah, if you are new here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you are returning. Thank you for returning and joining me in today's video. And without further ado, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend and a wonderful day or night wherever you are. And I'll catch you in the next video. Bye, guys.